Every year, rivers, lakes, seas and oceans are polluted. Hundreds of billions of liters of fresh water are wasted in the face of as many countries subject to water crisis as never seen before. The climate emergency is being swollen by tons of CO2 released into the atmosphere, which darkens, limits, suffocates life, and above all, doesn't stop. Alright, fast fashion is bad, but why? And above all, why so much? Well, we decided to explain it to you through our laboratory experience in which we covered the most expensive process in the entire textile industry. Dyeing. Using MMNs as a raw material, we placed them in flasks, filling them with 50 ml of distilled water for every 5 grams of sweets. Subsequently, we heated each flask on an electric plate at a temperature of 50 degrees centigrade until the dye has completely passed into solution, a solution that will be filtered into a beaker. For every kilogram of cotton fiber released onto the market, 23 kilograms of greenhouse gases are emitted into the atmosphere, and 10% of our total emissions come from there. To extract the color, we also used electricity. 90% of which sources are not renewable. After removing the MMNs, we added 4 drops of hydrochloric acid to the fabrics. Once the fabric were colored, we washed them in a little beaker filled with cold distilled water. Then, we dried the fabrics with paper. Both in the color extraction and assembly, water is present a lot in each process. In fact, 2,700 liters of potable water are averagely needed to produce a single cotton t-shirt. That is enough to cover the need of water of a person for 2.5 years. After all, with only half dozens of steps, a simple process, you will say. Or maybe not. The leather occupied us for an entire laboratory session. Furthermore, as can be seen in the images below, each fabric reacted to the dye differently. This implies that production must be diversified to obtain good results, making everything more difficult and expensive. So now, with that in mind, imagine this process combined with all the others: fiber preparation, yarn preparation, weaving, packaging, distribution of the final product, on a large scale, on a global scale. And imagine the influence and damage it can cause: environmental, economic, and beyond.